Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will have a look at Kosmos Energy Ltd, KOS. The Kosmos Energy is actually showing very interesting behavior. It's a classical reverse of the trend that was observed at 8th of June after forming of this very nice evening star candle, or even eclipse candle you can call it when it's black, and we see some downtrend here. Now the question is it a good stock to buy for the moment, and if yes, where would be the interesting buy options and the sell options as well? So to understand this, let's first have a look at the trends and general statistics. So as many other stocks that were also reported today in other videos, this one is showing a similar trend, so classical change of the trend. That was observed, the maximum was observed at June 8th, so we went to overbought situation, and then we see here the change of the trend, and also at MACD we see we were at the maximum, and then we go down further, negative zone, trying to create kind of a wave up. So, and also RSI, if you look, it's now kind of in the middle, but slowly will trend further down, creating additional upwards pressure here and here. But what you need to see here as a trend, and this is even more important, after having this famous COVID dip, which was global one at around 17th of March, we see very strong uptrend for this stock, and actually moving average 20, which is this green line. So here you see what each color of the line means. This waving green line was working also as a nice trend. So let's draw it in the green. It worked as also additionally as a support for this trend. And this trend was confirmed many times. It started after 17th of March. It was confirmed in the middle of April. It was confirmed then also in the middle of May. Also, it was confirmed then in the beginning of June. Then there was a very fast upstroke, having this candle and then reverse. Then it worked as a support at around 10th of June, but then it was pierced down further. So now we're kind of in piercing down situation. And it's clear message that this upwards trend, this trend one, is actually finished. So we are now facing downtrend, and we need to wait for reversal. And the reversal should happen. We only need to understand when. Just to say a couple of words about this black candle that you observed at around 8th of June. It's a very interesting candle because usually when you have this kind of a top candle and it looks with a small body and big shadows, you can call it a evening star. But when it's a black one, you can also call it an eclipse actually. So it's really like a very, very strong end of the trend indicator. So if you have something like this on overall trend up, so if your price was going high and then at the top you see this candle, it usually means that the price will go now down. And for this stock, what I like, it behaves very classically with respect to chart analysis, and you see those kind of candles and indicating end of top many times. So one you can here notice it was about March 25. Then you can notice here another one, although it's this type of candle is called shooting star. So you have very high top shadow and almost no shadow on the bottom. Then here as well you can see the tiny one here as well. So this is really like a classical behavior for this stock, which is nice. So it's easy to predict them. Also, another bearish indicator here for the moment is the fact that moving average 20, which is green line, well, it's difficult to see, but it's kind of flattening here and most probably going to reverse, which creates a danger, and many traders already feel it like that magic cross down will be formed. So continuation of, if we would imagine continuation of moving average 50, which is this blue line, and when it will be hit from the top by moving average 20, it will be the magic cross down. This will create a strong downwards momentum. It's not really bearish sign in general, but momentarily it's extremely bearish signal. Sometimes it could be delayed magic cross, so the market will already go before you have this, and then usually after the magic cross it will reverse, so you have kind of a delayed downtrend. So you can still argue saying like, okay, today there was a white candle, but it was very small white, and actually it's kind of volatility here. So it's still possible that temporarily it will slightly go up next couple of days, but then here you see the very strong resist also coinciding with moving average 20, so most probably it will not pierce through it. So if this happens, if it is not piercing, the strong decline will happen again and will probably pierce the moving average 50, the blue line, so it won't work anymore as a good support for us, or this even can happen tomorrow. So then we can wait for interesting buy opportunity. So given that this is taking place, then we can draw some lines where we can buy nicely. So this would be the first buying opportunity, and then here we'll start the second buying opportunity actually for this one. This makes it 2 boxes for us, so this will be box number 1, box number 2 to buy. Actually 1 and 2. I don't even think we will reach to the level of 2, but you never know. Still, you might say that this line, which let's call it line 1, it can work also as a support when we'll have the downtrend, so we can even buy just a little bit before or on that line, hoping for small reversal play. Well, I don't do this usually, but you can try if you want. I usually call this zone 0 area, so you can still buy but have some funds for downtrend, for average down, because when the price goes further, you are not taken by surprise and you are not having losses. So after reaching those areas 1 or 2, we will have some reversal here. Most probably then we will need to see where it's nice to sell. Again, depending on how deep we go, if we go almost to the bottom of box 1 or even to box 2, then line 1 will become a resist, and then you can sell here if you like. It will be very safe. Or you can wait a little bit longer if you want to take a risk, then there will be another resistance line here. So actually I would advise sell somewhere in between these 2 lines, and then it should be an interesting game. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.